Hello there. Thank you for joining me. This is Lubosi Crypto, and I would love to thank my mentors, uh, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. I would love to thank Timothy Sykes, who wrote the book An American Hedge Fund. I would love to thank Matthew Crater, who wrote the book Rocket Stocks. And you can get their books all on Amazon, paperback or Kindle. And I'd also love to thank TradingView. Thank you for this awesome software, which I use to scan for my stocks. Thank you to TradingView. Also, I'd love to thank H Potter, who created this indicator here, which I do use in some of my videos. Thank you, H Potter, for this indicator. Now, um, I want to get into it. Okay. Now, I'm sure the first thing you've seen is Bitcoin, and this is where I first saw the indicator to buy. So right now it has double uh, bottomed, I think, right? This is one, this is two, this is three. It has triple bottomed. So this is the last chance for you to buy Bitcoin. I just wanted to put it out there. This is your last chance to buy Bitcoin. Now, let's get into it. I'm going to show the rocket booster strategy again live, in case you missed it. So the first thing that I did is I created my own indicator using Pine script for the 50-day, 200-day moving average. Okay, so this blue line represents the 50-day moving average. This red line represents the 200-day moving average. And according to the script that I created, each time they cross, it gives a signal. So here, it's given a sell signal on Bitcoin, similar to H Porter's indicator. I created my own. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm gonna do. The second thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to add my second favorite indicator, called the DMI. All right, and then I wish we had volume. Then the third thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click this fire icon right here and focus on the volume gainers. Now, if you want, you can focus on percent change gainers or percent losers. That's really up to you. I don't know. That's really up to you. But with this strategy, I focus on volume. Okay, so I want you to understand that this is a system. All right. So we're going to look for stocks to buy or sell. So Microsoft has appeared here, which means they've had a high volume. Okay, so according to what I am noticing, it's in a downtrend. Okay, and it has crossed the 50-day moving average. So ideally, we want the price to be above the 50-day moving average, and we want it to be trending on the ADX. So this blue line should be below both the red line and the green line here. So basically, it should be trending, and it has to be like a snapshot. Okay, so this is a perfect example of a good trade. So you can see the thing is it has gapped here. Number one, it has gapped. Number two, it has indicated a sell here. Number three, it's trending. Okay, so this I know it may look a bit confusing, but I'll try and zoom it in for you. These red dots here mean it's a down trending market. So when you see these red dots here like this, and this ADX blue line, these blue dots represent the ADX. It means it's a downtrending market. Okay, so this confirms the downtrend. Then This as well also confirms the trend with the sell button here, and the volume is high. Also, it's $2.5. If you watch my previous videos, I said the best between 5 to $1 stocks. So we have found a stock now. If you want, you can check these others out. That's really up to you. But usually, when you find one like this, especially after a gap like this, I want you to see this gap. You see, especially if there is a gap, oh my goodness, that confirms the trend. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can check the others. There's no problem in that. Okay, so this is another one. Now I need to talk. I need to talk about this. When you are short selling, your mindset should be different. Okay, so when you are short selling, okay, uh, my question for you is, what's the difference between this and this one? The difference is this one. The signal has appeared earlier than this one. Have you seen? So this one, I'm not saying it's not a good trend buy. I'm not saying it's not a good sale, but I personally, in an event where this has happened, I would rather go for this one here. Why? Because it has just crossed. So you see, and that's the important of this. So it should be closer to this cross here. The closer it is to this cross, the more powerful this indicator is. So it's not just about, oh, the price should be below or above the 50-day moving average. No, it should be closer to this cross here. This cross is the key. All right, so that's why, yes, you could short sell this one, but you might get trapped in a short squeeze. Okay, and you do not want to get into a short squeeze. This is an example of a short squeeze, and that's what you don't want. You don't want to get trapped into a short squeeze like this. So imagine, let's say you place a trade here. Oh, it's trending. It's trending. Let's say you placed a trade somewhere here, and because you thought it was trending, right? You might get trapped into a short squeeze. So ideally, you want to enter. Oh, besides this is not even a complete chart. But ideally, you want to enter at exactly when they cross. You do not want to enter uh, before the cross or after the cross has already happened. So this is another example. You do now. I know. In your brain, you are thinking, "Wow, this is an awesome opportunity." But let me show you something. This is similar to a short squeeze, but there is a difference. This is we call this. So in short selling, there's short and squeeze. Then in buying, there's pump and dump. So excuse me. You do not want to buy this one. So the best time to have bought this would have been probably somewhere here. Of course, it's not trending as per se, but the closer it is to this cross, the better. So maybe somewhere here, right? For example, because it's closer to this cross. So you want it to be the closer it is to this cross here, the safer you are. So you don't just want to enter. That's why the indicator above is very, very important. Okay, so it's this one is not trending. So remember, you want to be closer. Okay. Now, this was just this. For full disclosure, I must warn you that this trading system is more aligned to short selling than buying. So if you want to learn how to buy stocks, I would advise you maybe to find another video on stock trading. But this one is more aligned to short selling. I'm sorry. I know people say short selling is evil, but hey, it's your preference. Now, the reason why this one was a good short sale is because it went above the 200-day moving average. So we call this a double top. So the price action was a double top. So usually when it does a double top like this, remember in the other one it gapped, right? And then it crossed. In this one, there is a double top, right? And that's what gave me the confidence to to short sell this one. That appeared accidentally. I didn't even intend to show that. We're going to go through all of them. This is another short squeeze. We would not enter this one. So basically, we are looking at all good volume gainers. This one is not trending. So every day they appear different every day. So this one is not trending. You really just have to practice. This is another terrible example of trying to buy. Do not buy such things. This is called a pump and dump. It's similar to a short squeeze. Watch my previous video to understand what happens in a short squeeze. I think I explained one of my videos on TradingView. Okay, okay. This is Bank of America. All right, now here's the thing again about this one. The price action, right? It penetrated the top. Now, ideally, the best time to have shorted to short this one would have been somewhere here, right? If it appeared like somewhere here, yeah. So, would I short this one? Yes, I would. I would short it. I would short it. But then again, remember, do not use margin just in case of a short squeeze. I would short Bank of America definitely. Again, full disclosure, this strategy tends to be more aligned to short selling. Again, this is another good example. So it crossed above the 200-day moving average, then it came down. So sometimes it doesn't. These lines don't usually have to cross. Sometimes it just has to. The price has to cross the 200-day moving average, then it comes down like that to make a good short. So remember those two patterns. The price goes up, it looks like a mountain, right? And then it comes down, or ideally, it just has to cross. This is also another perfect example of a good short. So basically, what happened again, the same pattern that appears, it goes up like a mountain, like this, then it comes down like that, right? So sometimes it crosses, then gaps, then it just goes up like that, like a rocket, then it comes down. So it's a good short as well. So I'm finding that with this strategy, it's more aligned to short selling because that's what the market is right now. The market seems to be in a short sale, so we just go with the flow. Now, ideally, I would love to buy. I do remember at some point in time where this strategy was producing good buying signals. I do remember at certain point in time where this particular strategy it did produce good buying signals, and for me that was very very important to note. But for now, I think we have found about three. So the first one was this one here, and this is my favorite one. And this is this the whole strategy is geared towards this one. Now, if you are more advanced, okay, like this chart pattern here, it's for people. It's more of it's more advanced, right? This is an advanced strategy. It's very advanced, very nuanced. So if you are advanced, you would look for this one. This one is the advanced strategy, right? It looks like a rocket, right? But the beginner one, which I prefer, which I would use, is this one, where it literally just crosses. I think you can use you can use edge porters indicator as well. There you go. So even with edge porters indicator, it's even much more clearer. So that's why I always thank edge porter. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please do not buy what I tell you to buy. Do not sell what I tell you to sell. Do your own research before you trade. This is not financial advice. And I would love to thank you so much for watching. Please rocket boost this content and rewatch it to learn more. Thank you. Take care. Bye now.